Hey, I'm sending in a submission to a new TV show about, I think it's Dating, Ever Dated a Psycho, I believe that was the name. Well, I don't really want to say psycho, but the guy I'm going to talk about was a mixed up pup, and I'm not going to use a name because that would be really mean. But we met in high school, and it was just kind of that looking around, trying to find somebody to be with phase that everyone goes through. So I met him, and he was just shy and nice, and it was really refreshing to see that because the school that I was going to at the time had a lot of really jerky guys. Like, they were cocky and they thought they were all that, which is really irritating to people like me. I don't like over egotistical. A little bit of confidence is great. Too much and you're full of it. So I liked him a lot, and he said, "Do you want to hang out at the mall sometime?" And I said yes. And then later on I realized, oh crud, I'm on a date. So I tried to make it clear when we showed up at the mall that I wasn't really into dating because I wasn't ready for it. He said, "That's cool, just be friends." And he had a boombox, and he said, "Alright, come with me." I was like, "Where are we going?" And we climbed up on top of this container, and up on top of this container he had this blanket spread out, and he put the music on, and there was these animal sounds, like an elephant and a lion and a bat. And then all of a sudden I hear these people just like freaking out. I was like, "What are we doing up here?" And he's like, "We're watching the stoners freak out." So underneath the container, like, we were sneaking little peeks where all these stoners, and they're hearing these animal sounds, and they're just like looking at their weed, and they're just like, "This is some really good weed." So it was really funny, and we hung out at school after that, and he was just the kind of guy who can make you laugh nonstop. He was crazy. We'd go out in public and he'd get kicked out of places. He'd touch mannequins and get kicked out of stores, and just, it was a really fun guy. But I started realizing that we were getting really close, and as fun as he was, I wasn't really into fun. I want a serious relationship. I want someone who's ready to be a daddy. And when I started backing off, he got really, really upset. Like, he followed me to my house. He was outside of my house. He was stalking me. We moved, and he was over 18, and he moved trying to find me. And I honestly believe, because I told him no, like, he moved to meet me, and I told him that I wasn't interested in him, as nice as he was, and as much of a just shock that it was that he followed me all the way to another state. He wasn't the type of dude that I was wanting to be with, and I tried to be as nice about it as I could. And I found my kitten in a bag, and that was like his disappearing act. Like, I never saw him again. All I know is that someone killed my cat, and it was probably him. So it's a mixed up pup. Love is an emotion that is really, really hard to deal with, so definitely qualifies as psychotic behavior, but I don't want to say that. I know I just did, but I know that he did it because he felt, hurt, because we were so good together. We laughed and we shared so many things, and I could picture it, just not quite the family part. And I'm very picky, it's a good thing to be picky. So that is my submission and my crazy little story, and I hope you liked it, because it actually happened. And the kitty cat part was messed up. Who would kill a kitten, Oh, there it is. Do with it what you will, and I'm gonna go. Bye.